thing we're going to do is we're going to put the plug into the dishwasher. This thing here is the plug, and we pop it into the hole. There's the hole, it goes in like that. We then put the grill over the top. We close it. Okay, here's the dial. So the first thing we're going to do with the dishwasher is put it onto fill. So we turn it like that, and then we close the lid. And what we're going to do is allow the water to fill up to the right level. Okay, here we go. You make sure it's clear before we put it down. Set on fill, and we're going to close the lid. And that's the sound of it filling up. All right.
So when the sound of the water stops and it's silent, which might be hard to hear in a busy kitchen, you can then open it. What you need to do then is just check that the water has filled up all the way as it should. So just be careful, it's a bit hot, but remove that over there. And you can see the water has come right up. So that's fine. If it hasn't, then all you need to do is close it again and it will fill up again. The next thing to do is to find the detergent, which should be under the sink over here in this white bucket. It says that it's 1/3 of a cup that you need. Strong fingers too. So just measure that out roughly, and you can just put it on top like that. You then need to flick this switch onto cycle, and you need to wait until the temperature goes up to 72. So that might take a minute or two. You take your tray, load it from this side. Just a very quick tip for you. When you get the cups, the lids, easy way to get them off. 2 fingers on the front, the fat part of the lip, and push up. And then that comes off pretty easily. So it's up to 72. Slip it on, and you'll notice around the foyer we have 3 tables and buckets like this. This is where we're encouraging people to put their husky cups. So there's one over here, there's one by the other door, and there's one just to the left of the kitchen over there. As you come towards the end of service and wash up, if you send someone there to go and collect the buckets, that'd be great, and all the dirty things should be in there, and then you can stack them in the crates.
Okay, now we suggest that when you when you're doing morning tea, that you do the washing of all the husky cups last, because you do need a bit of space for them to dry. So best to try and do the washing up first if you can. All right, now looks like the washing machine is done, dishwasher is done, and there is often a pause, but then it starts up again. So just make sure you wait for maybe 10 seconds of inactivity before you open it up. So opening it up, here we are. So this is the clean load. And what we're going to do is we're just going to shake it out before we then put it out to dry. So there we go. All right, and then what we're going to make sure is that everything's standing upright. So try not to have the lids facing down, lying down, make sure they're upright. And then this will actually dry pretty quickly, but it's best to leave them flat. Once they have dried a bit, they may well fully dry in that morning. You can then start stacking them in the corner like this. But it's best to leave them out to dry. All right, so if you need to, you can put another load through and just pull it down to go again. But if you're done, then you need to turn it off and take the plug out and just do a bit of cleanup. So this is how we do that. We obviously put this in the off position. That's off. Then we would take out these grills, give them a bit of a rinse down. And we take out the plug, which we put in before. Watch out, it can be a bit hot. Okay, once we give that a rinse down, we put it back, and you're done. We can leave the dishwasher open.
Thank you so much for doing this. It's just a small way that we can really help contribute to looking after our world and just blessing our community and honouring the Lord. So thank you so much for doing this. We really appreciate it.